Ezra 1. So, again, the end of yesterday in Chronicles, it talked about Cyrus, whom God impressed upon his heart. He knew that God was the one who gave him power over nations, and he wanted, I guess, them to return to Jerusalem to build the temple. And so the message here was similar to the message in yesterday's chapter. And it's interesting right here that there are people whose heart God has moved, and those prepared to go up and build the house of the Lord. So not everyone, but the ones that God has moved their heart. And Cyrus also brought out the articles belonging to the temple that Nebuchadnezzar carried away, and so they are going to return these. And similar to Egypt, when these people leave, like the neighbors assisted them with articles of silver and gold, with goods and livestock. So unlike Egypt, it was a peaceful departure, because unlike Pharaoh, Cyrus' heart was sensitive to what God has said, and he willingly let these people go. But I'm sure if Cyrus was hard headed, he would have met the same fate that Pharaoh in the time of Egypt did. And so it shows that God can work through many means, and that what how we respond to his work will determine our fate and our destiny. If we're sensitive and if we're obedient, then we will meet a good end. If not, then there's punishment and there's repercussion for going for being stubborn and hard-hearted. But this kind of like just reminded me of the um the exodus from Egypt, and it shows that God doesn't need to use war to bring his people home. He can use a very peaceful mean also. So yeah, those are just thoughts that came to my mind while reading this.